All right. Good morning, everybody. This is Emily. Thank you for joining us for today's ERM Toolbox webinar. A couple of housekeeping notes before we get started. First, if you've dialed in by phone and you haven't logged in by web and you'd like to see the slides and the website as it's being demonstrated during the webinar today, please point your web browser to readytalk.com. In the box where it says Participant Join a Meeting, enter the same access code that you used to join the call, 9879821. Please stay aware of the level of background noise in your area, and if it starts to get noisy, please put your phone on mute. We are leaving the phone lines open. If we do get problems with background noise on someone's line, I can mute it individually, as I just did for Kashif because we were getting some static there. Please do not put your phone on hold during the call because that will cause your hold music to be transmitted to everybody else. You can just hang up and then dial back in again, and the call will not be disrupted. The chat box is available if you have questions. Also, the raise hand button will let us know that you have a question and would like to be called on. With that, I will hand the controls over to Donna Carrasco. Donna?
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. As Emily mentioned, I'm Donna Carrasco, and I'm the manager of the UC ERM Help Desk. Please feel free to ask questions throughout today's presentation. I'd love it if we could make this more of an interactive session and really want to make this useful for everyone. So please don't be shy. Today I'd like to cover, I went one slide too far, I'm sorry. I'd like to cover the vision and mission as we see it for the Help Desk, clarify how to contact us, give an overview of our current services, detail recent additions or changes to the Help Desk, describe the future vision for the Help Desk as we see it, and answer any questions you may have. We can do that at the end, but as I mentioned, please make sure to go ahead and write something in the chat box if you have a question, or raise your hand, and Emily will open up the line to have you ask that. The vision for the Help Desk. We would like to be a one-stop resource for all of your questions regarding the ERM-supported systems. Whether I know the answer to your question or not, I can always find someone who will. So please make sure to contact us with anything, and we'll do our best. We've begun to network with other specialists, such as Julie Archuleta, the UC Enterprise Risk Management SharePoint contact, and Jeanette Ducat, the UC Learning Online Director. We're hoping that by partnering with some of these people that we can better serve you, try to cover all of the services under the ERM suite. And also at the same time, so that if you have a question regarding those services, sorry, I went a little ahead, you can send those to our email address, erm@ucop.edu. And in the same respect, if Julie or Jeanette receives a question regarding other ERM systems, they can refer them to us for help. We're hoping to kind of broaden our horizons and expand the knowledge of the Help Desk throughout all of the campuses. When we receive requests for SharePoint or training, Julie and Jeanette now have access to a system that we use to track requests. And we're hoping that that will really help them to manage all of those requests and see them through until they're resolved. Our mission, of course, is to provide outstanding customer support. We want to provide the best possible service to everyone. And we want to make sure that we hear your suggestions for enhancing and improving our services. We are planning to offer surveys in the future. But in the meantime, please feel free to call or email us with your suggestions. I'm always open to hearing anything that you have to say, and would actually welcome hearing it. We want to be a useful resource for all of you. There are many ways to reach us. We have listed on the slide are our email, our telephone number. You can also go out to this web address, the ERM site, and contact the ERM Help Desk. Actually, if you go to the main resource page, you'll see that it has the link to what I just showed, which lists all of our services, and again, our email and telephone number. And if you're ever in the area, please don't hesitate to visit us. I'd love to see some people in office. This slide shows a poster that we've developed. It's also listed on that ERM website. We have a link to it. It lists all of the systems that we're currently supporting. We just added the to the SharePoint and the online system-wide training. You'll see, I won't read through all of these, but just a couple. UC Action, UC Ready, UC Plan, or TM1, which has several implementations in process. And of course, Cognos reporting and ERMIS dashboards. And some of the upcoming systems, biological safety system and chemical inventory. You'll see on the right-hand side that we're planning in the future to offer FAQs for all of these systems. We currently offer system account and access to the systems, troubleshooting and application support, and data integration solutions. What this slide shows what we've been working on recently. Since last July, when the Help Desk started up, and I started in this position, we've processed approximately 500 requests. I frequently work with our IBM partners, or our partners at IBM and Bickmore, and the IT services group at UCOP. They have all been tremendously helpful when I need to turn to them for assistance. We've had some issues at some of the campuses with what's called single sign-on, and the IT services group has really helped to get these other campuses up and running with their single sign-on access to the systems. Some of our common requests, many of them come for the ERMIS dashboards, of course, in which I add or delete user accounts. I commonly add additional dashboards to existing accounts and then answer any questions concerning the dashboards. I can help to walk you through if you're having any issues. For UC Plan, currently in production we have the budget development system, which was just rolled out recently at the Office of the President, in which case I worked very closely with the project team to add users as they were trained and to assist in any user support. Whoops. TM1, another UC plan implementation, which is currently in development. I've been working with the IBM partners to add users for testing and will eventually assist users with any questions that they may have. UC Action, I'm available to take requests for adding or deleting users from the system and to provide any support. The biological safety system, which is also currently under development, I'll be providing support to the admin user roles for that. And finally on the slide, my managed risk portal, which is also currently under development, but I'll be working with the team to provide appropriate content for, sorry, I slipped ahead a little bit. I'll be providing support to the admin user roles, and that wasn't my final item. My managed risk portal, which is also currently under development, I've been working with the development team to provide appropriate content for user requests, make it nice and streamlined for our users, and I'll also be adding them to the portal when the time comes. We are very excited about this new service. As I mentioned earlier, What's new with the Help Desk is that we have just recently begun partnering with Julie Archuleta for SharePoint support, and Jeanette Ducat for system-wide training, the UC Learning Online. And again, you can send any requests for both of those services to erm@ucop.edu. And we'll also start taking requests for new projects or enhancements to the current systems. We have a newly developed form for these requests that asks specific questions that help the ERM team to evaluate and prioritize your requests. So please send any of those my way. And looking toward the future, in addition to teaming up with the ERM system specialists, we are in the process of adding an additional support position to our help desk. The number of requests that I've been getting have increased significantly, so I really look forward to this help. We currently use a ticketing system that tracks all of the requests that come into the help desk. So every one of them is logged. And it's been really useful to ensure that the issues and requests are resolved. But the system is also fairly limited in what it offers. So we are currently investigating a new system with enhanced capabilities to better categorize the tickets. So if I receive 10 requests, within a week saying that they're having issues, that people are having issues with single sign-on or with one of the dashboards or something like that, we can look for trends by categorizing those requests and be able to escalate issues or do whatever we can to fix the issue. So that will be helpful. It'll also hopefully come with an enhanced knowledge base, which is a way to post all of the information, all of those reports and user guides and things that I use to be able to help you with your questions. It'll assist me and the other help desk staff to quickly find the information on all those supported systems. And in turn, once we do this, it'll also help us in developing FAQs for the systems, which I think as more and more people use all of these, it'll be really helpful to have those online. We also, the new project request form that I mentioned in the last slide, or a couple of slides ago, we plan to put that online. So it'll become an online form you can submit. It will ask all of the appropriate questions that we need to know to prioritize your request. And you'll be able to submit that to us online. So we are looking forward to that. Well, I guess that brings me to the end of what I had to say. Does anyone have any questions? Any suggestions for the help desk that you would like to see us cover?
And of course, if you don't have anything that comes to mind now, but it does later, feel free to email it to erm@ucop.edu.
Hi, Donna. This is Lisanne. I have a quick question.
Of course. Thank you.
So even if my program might not be listed on the website, can I still contact the help desk and you can help get me to the right person?
Of course. We try to list everything that we cover, but yes, I'll help with anything. I can usually find the right resource and put you in touch with them or answer the question for you. Definitely.
Great. Thanks for your help, Donna.
Sure. Okay. I think that probably does it.
All right then. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
You're welcome.